Sloan Cold Facts. Y'all see us.
New setup.
Be on YouTube. Boys on the couch. Got the logo at the bottom. Welcome to Sloan Cold Facts, episode 3, season 2. I'm your host, Marcus Sloan, with the beautiful, vivacious.
Please come on
now.
Else.
Come on now. Vivacious. Look at them thighs.
Ooh, they rubbing their thighs.
Rubbing their thighs. Brandi,
shout out to Boosie.
Brandi Sloan in the building.
What's up?
What up, though?
What's up, duty? New little setup. Taking a little, getting used to.
Real intimate, motherfucker. Real couch. Reach out and touch you now.
You're going to be touching me all night.
All night.
Oh, my God. You got me in these little short shorts.
Reach out and touch something. Look at them thighs.
I'm happy the logo is covering my little dent.
Look at them thighs.
So it's perfect.
Man. Legs all glistening. What's up?
Hi, handsome face.
I gotta get used to the little.
Yeah, and my back already hurt.
I gotta look at it. You gotta sit up tall.
Gotta make sure my rolls don't show.
Y'all see my shirt, man? Y'all see the material? A little company I like.
You got your mouth all on the mic. God, don't start it already, please. But you're so close.
When you gonna put your mouth all on the mic now?
Please.
Huh? Hell.
Negro.
Huh?
Please shut up.
Mouth all on the mic.
But back up a little bit.
How you? They gotta be able to hear me on the audio.
They can hear you, honey. They can still hear you. Okay, I'm done. I'm done giving you shit for 2 minutes. What's up, boo?
You look nice.
Thank you, babe.
Got your little shirt on, tied up.
Yeah.
Little hat
little
on.
Summertime vibe. It's too hot outside. My God. And he wanted to put a sweater on today.
I was about to.
A sweater with shorts.
Mr. Put that shit on.
Oh, goodness. It's cute. But
what everybody been saying, this ain't the heat we grew up in.
It's not. It's terrible. It's so hot outside. My God.
Man, black parents used to have us outside all day in the heat.
All day.
They ain't know where we were, what we were doing.
Well, not your mama.
Well, no. Yeah, not my mama. Wasn't no cell phones.
Yeah, it was nothing. But the kids can't even go outside. It's so hot. That mailman died delivering the mail the other day. Yeah, 60-year-old mailman in Texas. He had just sent his wife a text message like, be careful because it's like 80 degrees outside. Child.
Passed out.
Passed out and died. 60 years old.
Speaking of passed out, dying, rest in peace, Big Pokey, man.
Oh, yes.
Golly. Houston legend. SUC legend. Big Poyo, Podina. Rest in peace, Pokey.
Yeah, I think his service is this weekend. We were hoping it would be on June 27th because that would have just been lit.
A little bit perfect. June 27th just passed.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, that's a holiday in Houston.
For sure.
June 27, 1996. Big Mo and them dropped what we call a great tape.
How long was that, Flo?
Like 32 minutes. Called it a long drive. It's a screw tape.
Oh, the baked potato with chives?
Chopped and screwed. Shout out to Youngster. The Big Mo singing, Demo birthday. That's why they made the tape.
Yeah.
Pokey on
there. That's for
there.
sure. Anthem down here for
Youngster
sure.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Poke passed away with the mic in his hand, rapping.
Doing exactly
at
what
a
he
show.
loved. In Beaumont, huh?
I think in Beaumont.
Yeah.
Passed away probably from heat exhaustion or
who knows?
Who
but
knows?
I think somebody said he has some underlying health issues. Yeah. I don't know exactly what, but I did hear that.
Rest in peace, Pokey, man.
Yeah. But all the Yellowstone crew, because we know a lot of people from Yellowstone, they took it very hard for sure.
Real legend.
So
real
the
live
whole
legend.
Houston actually felt that one. Yeah.
Very good dude. Always show love to people. Big time SUC, man. Rest in peace, Pope.
Rest in peace.
How your week been?
I've been with you all week, baby.
How's it been? I mean, you know.
Well, you've been grind mode. You got the Lee Sloan Invitational coming up this
Long
weekend.
live Lee Sloan, man.
Long live. You want to tell the people what it is? I'm
Real
sure
hero.
they know, but
you don't know.
now you know.
My dad died August 11th, 2013, from brain cancer. So he was obviously a big basketball fan and
One of your biggest fans.
one of them,
Or the biggest fan.
maybe the biggest fan of me
For sure.
in basketball. And so
Yeah.
he loved watching me play and loved watching basketball. So every year, a year after his death, I decided to have a tournament in his honor, in his name, to just kind of keep his name alive.
So this is 10.
This is 10th.
Yeah.
He was on this in hospice. I just told him, no, I'll never let his name die. So it's a Lee Sloan Invitational.
Long live Lee.
We used to do a Father's Day weekend, but
I complain too much about it.
As usual, she gonna complain. She complained about me not being
available for me
on Father's Day.
Yeah.
All to
what?
Anyway, make Father's Day great again, like we said last show. She complained about me being available, so I switched it. But the next year, I switched it
to my fucking
I
birthday.
switched it to her birthday weekend, not even knowing. And then last year I did it the first weekend in July, and this year we're doing it the last weekend in July. So it'll be tomorrow. In June. It'll be tomorrow through July 2nd. So
yeah.
Lee Sloan Invitational. Got 100-something teams. Shout out to Lee Sloan, man. Long live Lee Sloan.
Long live Big Lee.
Big Lee. So that's this weekend. I have been locked in though. I usually am.
So, and I just been doing a lot of cleaning and a lot of decorating. I decorated
Clean up woman.
Absolutely. Redecorated the girls' rooms. Jackson wanted shoes in a video game, so his room has to wait a little bit because he spent all his decorating money on shoes.
You've been doing good little interior decorating stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I found a little passion for it.
Look at you.
Yeah. I got to do something so I don't go stir crazy around that house being with you all day, every day.
Hey, man, that's a luxury being with me.
It is.
No, don't act. Don't act.
It is a luxury. I do enjoy being with you, but I have to find something to keep me going, especially because you always have some shit going on. So you're always locked into something.
Yeah, I got to work.
Yeah, you got to work. You do take care. We went down the bill list today. Oh, Lord.
They say it's cheaper to keep her. Shit. Might be cheaper to rent her because it ain't cheaper to keep you.
It's not just me. You have kids, family, other things.
I take care of my whole family. Mama too.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Lee ain't here.
So you feel like it's up to you to do so. So we rock with you. You get a treat every now and again.
Do I?
You do. You sent my allowance today without me having to even ask. I was very surprised by that. Well, not my allowance actually.
We went down the bill list. The biggest bill, you. I like the mortgage. Mama ran car notes. Oh wait, you the biggest bill.
Yeah, but we talked about this. It's not really my allowance. I mean, I get those funds and do other things with them and take care of me last. But I mean, I'm not complaining.
More.
I'm not complaining. I live a good life.
Yeah, you sure do. I was in the room the other day. Living room.
Oh, God.
Fendi bag on the living room table. Louis pouch on the island in the kitchen.
I mean, again.
Chanel bag on the back of the chair. God dang.
You already know my stance on things.
I mean, you still got a nice life, man.
I do have a very nice life. On a budget, on a discount.
Shit.
Shout out to all the retail discount. Thank God that I worked in retail for 20 years because I know a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, thank God. Shit.
That works for me. I get everything on a discount. I do not buy anything full price. Well, rarely. Unless it's Shein or something like that, I can buy a little. Speaking of, this shirt, Shein, just in case anybody was wondering. Shout out to Shein. Even though we're not really fooling with Shein right now.
Wow, what do they do?
The labor, they get working people to the bone for pennies. So I'm kind of laid off.
You do that everywhere.
Well, that's true too. But I laid off Shein for a little bit until our next vacation. I got to get some swimwear.
Y'all eat McDonald's.
What do you mean?
They work motherfuckers to the bone.
But at least they are making more than minimum wage, especially now.
How much you make at McDonald's?
I mean, I don't work at McDonald's, but I think that I saw that they raised the minimum wage.
Oh, dude, you look nice.
Oh, God. Here you go, y'all. Here you go.
A little over here, like a little braid, a little hat.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. We compliment each other very well. I'm about to just kill this.
Little Dukes on. How often you think I come on to you?
In a day?
Yeah.
Is that a real question?
Real question.
How often do you, when you're locked, just on a regular day?
Not when I'm locked in, come on to you. Well, I say not in a day. In a week. We talked about it.
I can't say, so let's do a day. You come on to me quite often.
No, come on to you.
Try to get in my drawers?
Yes.
Oh, well, lately you haven't been really doing that just because we had a little stint of me not being that
into it.
My engines weren't revved up. And I don't know if it was something about being in my 30s My little sex drive kind of went down a little bit. But your sex drive is always like
always ready to go
for me only, ladies.
So I'm always ready to go.
But they say, once you go into your 40s, then your shit just really starts, your juices start flowing.
Oh, you've been 40 for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Your juices start flowing and you just get all hot and bothered. I've been getting hot a lot, not bothered just yet.
Ain't been bothered, but just been hot.
I've been getting hot a lot. But maybe the bother is coming soon. But like
when we were younger,
oh God,
Brandi, like it was. I knew it was a catch.
No, it was not a catch. You always say this. It was no catch.
This lady came on to me all the time, like all the time. I never had to come on her. She came on to me. I was like, this is not even realistic.
You did come on to me.
We
were very equal.
Well, and that's saying a lot. If we were equal, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to go all the time. And so were you. But as you got older.
No, it's not because it's not no, let's stop there. It's not as I got older. Other things transpired. So, and guys, and y'all think, and some women can, but things happen between people in a relationship, good shit, bad shit. And when the bad shit happens, it kind of shuts us down a little bit emotionally, physically, mentally. But I think that guys just kind of brush over that. So some things definitely has transpired over the numerous amount of years that we have engaged with one another.
So this is what I always say to that. You guys, maybe it's not active infidelity or emotional abuse or whatever, but what if you aren't, over the years, you aren't excellent in other areas? Like, what if you don't take care of your man that well for a period of time? Or what if you don't cater to his needs?
That just depends on what y'all deems, like what's something that'll kind of like break you down. That's up to the guy.
But I'm saying, again, like I said last pod, we keep it in. We don't let that affect us to where we don't want to be loving or affectionate or take you out on dates. We still keep the same energy no matter how women are. Whereas women...
we are emotional creatures. And I don't think we turn it off on purpose. We just have to work through some things. Some shit takes a little bit longer. Other things, not so much. Now, you and I have experienced a lot of shit.
We have.
A lot of things that took time for me to get over, for you to get over, for me to understand some things.
You didn't take that much time for me.
Excuse me?
I had to get right over it.
When what happened?
A lot of stuff.
Boy, anyway, don't you even. A lot of stuff that you caused.
No.
Yes. But anywho, that's water under the bridge now. We've overcome. We shall overcome.
Well, women, y'all, typically it's like men always have to come on. You see all the memes?
No, I know some I have some very hot box friends.
And brother's lucky.
Very hot box. And the guys don't have to really do anything because they are definitely the aggressors.
Hallelujah. That's
but this is the thing. So I was telling Marcus the other day, you want me to, if I'm on you, that means a little bit of my crazy Gemini side is going to show.
What? So in order for you
and
to
he does not like that side of me.
No, I'm going to tell y'all.
Because I have shown you that side of me. Let me tell y'all a quick story, dog. And you was feeling some type of way.
It was Logan's birthday. And her and I were not on the best terms. And it was something about giving her money for the birthday or paying for something. I had a meeting at a restaurant. I will never forget this. This lady called me back to back to back, like 40, 50 times in a row. I kept ending the call. She kept calling. I had to walk, and she knew I had a meeting. I had to walk outside the meeting like, yo, I have a fucking meeting. You know this. Why are you calling me like this?
I don't give a fuck.
And she kept calling. I was like, yo.
And I was at work. I done left out the store.
She's a crazy person.
But you don't like that. So I was like, you have to take it all. You have all.
Why can't it be
it's because it's not.
Why can't you be obsessed in that area and then normal in other areas?
No, it's either I'm just crazy, like I'm just crazy, delusional, psycho, insane.
So when you psycho, delusional, crazy, then you all over me.
Correct. But you didn't like that side. Now you like that side of me, but all the things that come with it, you were like, no, you questioning me too much. You got to know my every move. You this, you that. You calling me. I got to turn my location. It was too much for you. It was too much for you.
So
over the years, I've like dialed it back a little bit. Oh, okay, I'm cool. Oh, you gone? Okay. Are you working? Okay, I'm not gonna call you 100 times. You busy? Okay. Before he would be busy, I would be mad, having an attitude, acting like a brat because I want attention. He didn't like it.
So I'm saying this.
I would make him leave his phone in the car because I don't want you taking any calls while we together.
Crazy.
He hated it.
What else? Crazy. I'm gonna keep saying crazy. But what I'm asking is, why can't it just be a medium? Why can't you be crazy about me in that area, and then just normal in the other area? Because can't do it.
That just doesn't work for Brandi LaShawn.
Why doesn't it work? Because you can't mentally do it.
I'm just not set up that way. You got to blame Pam, I guess. I don't know, but I'm just not. I can try for you. But then when I am like on.
So here's the thing. Here's the problem.
You off.
Yeah, because
well, not off.
I've been conditioned to not, because when I'm on, and you're not.
You're on every day though.
But here's as a man, I just said we're primarily on. But to have to keep coming on to a woman, keep coming on, and you be like, sometimes you be like, no, I'm tired. All these excuses, or I'm this, I'm that. Like, after a while, you kind of just get numb to it and be like, you know what, I'm going to just be cool. So now it's like.
But things happen in women's lives. We give birth. Our bodies change.
Things happen in men's lives too.
No, baby. I'm talking about maybe for us, which is why we're not like on. That's what I'm trying to say. You asked the question. I'm not talking about men. I'm talking about us. Okay. Things happen. We work. We have kids. We have to take care of it. So sometimes that does fall, down. It's not number one or number two anymore. It does kind of fall down. But, once we kind of get a balance on everything, then it does come back up. Because lately, I'm not tired from working and slaving away at that job, standing up 9 hours a day. So we can agree that over the last few months, he on here trying to lie to y'all.
Listen, come on, man.
No, you're trying to lie.
I'm not lying.
Over the last few months, I've been on.
You've been on.
After, going through some things that I had to go through, finally getting through that and surviving that, I've been on. I'm about to cuss. I'm about to cuss.
I'm saying, man, like, busting it wide open and being on. Yes, like, that's what men want. Now, obviously, various reasons and factors why women can't, but I'm saying in a relationship, especially in a marriage, like, I feel like women, they just sometimes, life and babies, and they don't keep it spicy enough.
Right. This is true.
Y'all got to continue to keep it spicy in 2023.
Keep it spicy, ladies.
Please.
Keep it spicy. If he's deserving, keep it spicy.
I'm just joking.
You said what? Because I'm about to. We close enough now. I can slap you.
I'm just joking, but
don't joke.
But I'm saying, like, y'all have to remember, like, you got to when you were trying to get them, you was on the chandelier and.
Some women don't do that, and yet men still.
I don't know.
Boy, I don't want to put all your business in the streets.
I said 2023, 24.
Oh, okay.
23, 24.
But like we talked about last week, you wanted this spicy young thing. Where your dollars at? Not for me, obviously.
It's women who you ain't got to spend $1 million on who keep it spicy.
Now,
you
that's
crazy?
The problem. Because she giving you her body for what?
She getting something out of it. She hot. She ready to roll.
Well, anyway. But then I think about when I am hot and ready to roll, and then your shit starts to decline.
Like in my 50s or something?
Like, if and when that happens.
Got that honey. Got them pills, man.
Oh, oh my God. This boy here orders.
Hey, real talk. My boy was like, yo, order this honey. It'll help you with your energy, like with your workout, like almost like a pre-workout. Like he said, give you energy. I didn't know he meant sexual energy.
And so when the honey came to the house, I looked. I was like, wait a damn minute. So, of course, y'all know me. I went and did a little research. Like, what the hell is this honey?
Like, babe, this is sex honey.
This is sex honey.
No, it's not. It's supposed to give you energy.
No, it's sex
honey.
It
gave me energy, all right. Hell, hey.
I was like, what is this sex honey?
Oh, lit.
Oh, my God. Maybe, they need to make something for women. I mean, again, we go through a lot of like hormonal things too, like with our menstruals and going through menopause. I'm so happy we got this couch. Early menopause, like all these things. Like right now, I'm hot as hell. I've been hot.
Excuse. Turn up and keep it spicy, man.
Keep it spicy. It's coming back.
Women, particularly in marriages, wives. We get a lot of views on this.
Oh,
y'all
God.
keep it spicy for y'all. We know y'all got kids. We know y'all may work.
Keep it a little spicy. He does work.
He handle the kids. He pay the bills. He be stressed. Take care of them, please.
Take care of your husbands, ladies.
Please. Speaking of wives.
You and these allergies are killing me today. All this nose, this ear, like I can't. Don't sneeze because I'm going to spray you down with Germatize. I just cannot handle it today.
Anyway.
Get yourself.
Wives. How often y'all travel with y'all single friends?
Oh, God, here we go. Not even just travel, just go out with.
No, not go. No, I said travel, like on a girl's trip.
But even going out to eat sometimes was a bit much for you. Yes, I would like to know, ladies, how often do you, especially if it's a large group of women and y'all are friends, how often do you travel, or how often do you think it's okay for you to travel with a combination of single and married and in a relationship? Because it's not like you're just traveling with just a group of single friends. Because Marcus is under the impression that when women travel together, it always got to be some DICK or something involved.
Nope. I didn't.
That is what you said. What
I said was this. Again, and maybe I'm using the standard of.
Is that your nose making that noise?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. My mother or like my aunts even. They are in their 50s and 60s.
But then they all get married very early on and have kids early on.
My mom had me at 27.
Oh, okay.
I ain't really see them travel with single friends.
But were there any single friends?
It was
Everybody was probably married at 27.
Some in the equation, but I was saying maybe married women go on trips everywhere, I say.
Once every 3 years.
I'm just saying as a married woman go on a girl's trip. I ain't saying it got to be big involved, but.
This man said once every 3 years, he thinks it's acceptable for a married woman to go on a trip with her friends. Once every 3 years.
That's unrealistic.
When you have 12 friends, kinda.
So like what, once a year? Once a year. I
was gonna say like 2 or 3 times a year.
You are, come on, man.
If it's just for like a weekend, like okay, we're gonna go to Miami for the weekend because it's somebody's birthday, or we're gonna go to Vegas because it's a bachelorette party, or something like that. Or I want y'all to come somewhere for my birthday.
Maybe I'm just different. Maybe, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. So
this is like
2 or 3 times a year.
Not a huge issue. Well, this might be one of the biggest issues in our relationship because I do have a lot of friends and I'm a very social individual. Not only do I have friends turned family.
All that energy y'all keep using. Buying outfits and going out of town. You could be using energy. Them sheets.
Yes, but even if the energy is used in the sheets, honey, 3 to 4 times a week, that still leave 3 days for me to go hang out with my friends.
Where the Clark sisters at? Somebody call the Clark sisters.
The Clark sisters?
The Clark sisters. They ain't going on no girls' trips.
Oh my God. So yes, I really would like to know. This is gonna be the first little snippet that we put out. How often?
Girl say 3 times a year.
3, and you really think that's excessive?
Dog, as a married woman, what your responsibilities? That's like a married man going on a 3 or 4 guys trips a year. There's no way. No way.
Some married men do, and some married women do. I think it's just different strokes for different folks. If that's what you want to do, but then this is the thing. Like I told y'all before. I could do all these things and Marcus could come too, but he does not like going on group trips. Now we can plan 1 couple's trip a year, which I would love to do, and maybe like 2 trips with friends.
What you mean, like solo?
Solo.
That's a lot. That's excessive to me.
So this is a never-ending story and battle that Marcus and I have been going through for numerous years. Because back in the day, he did not care. I would be out with my friends all the time. He had no qualms, no problems, nothing. He would wait on me to be finished I would come and do what I need to do, leave him, and still go and be with my friends, and leave him sitting there looking like, you leaving me to go be with your friends?
But why?
Yeah.
But we talked about
I'll
why.
see you later.
It's a big difference. We talked about why. I was preoccupied.
Well, motherfucker, that's on you. Excuse my French, people.
Well, maybe I should be preoccupied again.
If you would like to be, honey, do it.
I'm saying like.
Find something. Find you a little hobby. Make more money, which is what you said that you were going to do. And if you feel like you need to be preoccupied, more power to you, brother. As long as my bill's paid.
Very expensive.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is cap.
Just a joke.
This is super cap.
But, babe, I
Colin
mean,
Kaepernick.
if you're gone a lot for work, I find something to do.
I am working.
But you're still gone.
Like I'm going on a trip with the fellas.
Shit, it is a lot of fellas in the gym. You with the fellas every other weekend in the gym working. Hey, that's what you do.
I'm
You're
not,
with the fellas.
I ain't going to the fellas to the strip club. I'm not going.
Me and
out
my
of town.
friends aren't going to the strip club either.
I'm not going to dinner with my friends.
Yes, you do. Sometimes when you go out of town, you do go to dinner with the coaches.
I haven't been to dinner with the coaches in years.
This last trip, you were just supposed to go to dinner with somebody.
I didn't.
Okay, that's on you. You fell asleep.
But I'm saying years.
Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. I mean, I've
2 or 3 times a year.
Is that just because you're like so like possessive and like you're very possessive? We talked about
to?
Anyway. He thinks I belong to him, like I'm his property. I'm not. I belong to God.
The ring only belong to me.
Anywho, but do you think that's the reason why? Because you're really like possessive?
I might be a little possessive.
A little or a lot?
A little lot.
A little lot. Okay. Yeah.
That's what comes with it. I mean, just like you said, it's a whole side of you. You want me to be crazy? Are you Gemini side? If you want the Scorpio side, that's a part of it.
Scorpios are very possessive?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now you know.
Well, now I know. So again, I'm sure it'll be the topic of conversation for many years. And Marcus thinks it's so funny because if I can't go out of town with my friends while he's out of town, I'll at least plan a little, let's get together, go to dinner. Only it's no strip club. It's no club. It's nothing. We're going to go to dinner.
Now
all this vibe dining is like a club. Now
absolutely.
Every single where you go is the vibe dining.
It's a club.
New thing.
Especially here in Houston.
His hookahs and everything flowing. But it's, you know what's so true is most of the time in those places it's really women. It's not a lot of men.
And then this lady one time talking about it's acceptable for her to get drinks from men.
I said that?
Yes, you said that.
Oh, that was like we were at the bar and the lady offered to buy you a drink. And I was like, you should have took it.
Yeah, a lady at the bar, she was like, the bartender came over, she was like, hey, this lady at the drink, she found you very attractive.
This lady at the drink, huh?
I mean, this lady,
slow down.
I said the lady at the bar.
No, you said this lady at the drink.
There you go.
Play it back.
This bartender came to me, was like, hey, this lady at the bar, because she found you very attractive, she wants to buy you a drink.
Pause. I just want y'all to know, Marcus has not looked at me once. He is just zoned on himself, and this is how he is. He looks at himself. He's look all day. Like, I ain't even looked over here, barely. I keep looking at you.
Well, the problem is, I'm like...
You just zoned in on yourself.
The mic and how you're sitting, I can't sit. It's not a good angle for me like this. I feel like a little...
Every angle is a good angle for you, honey.
I appreciate that.
Anyway, the lady at the bar offered to buy Marcus a drink, and he turned it down.
No.
Uh-oh.
Said no. No, ma'am. Can't do it. Sorry, I'm married.
For me, if it's like me and my friends, and somebody wants to buy us drinks, yes, buy us drinks.
There you go.
Buy us drinks. Now, me, you cannot buy me a singular drink. No.
Singular.
Fuck. Oof.
Singular. That's what you gonna be. You keep taking them drinks, singular, motherfucker.
So no, I cannot accept a singular drink. But if somebody wants to buy a round of drinks for me and my friends, by all means, do so.
All right, you gonna be drugged one day.
No, I'm not gonna be drugged. Like, why would you put that out there?
Why are you taking them drinks from the men's?
First of all, I don't even get to go anywhere, so I'm not taking any drinks from anybody.
That's why, you gonna take them drinks from the men's.
I go out with you, but you have to stop being so possessive.
Ain't no
baby.
way you taking drinks from men's. I ain't about to be no
men's.
Want to be no not being possessive.
Oh goodness, y'all. Pray for me, y'all. He's a lot. He's a good man, very good man.
Good man, Savannah.
But he comes with a lot. It's a lot. Not that I don't come with a lot, because I do have my own baggage and insecurity.
Anybody that we know who's the most in this relationship, it's not even close.
No, that's because all my friends love you so much.
I mean, they got eyes, they got ears, they know.
Again, you are a good man, but that doesn't mean that you aren't a lot, because you are. But you all
you be the best.
And I think that
man
people that
I
know
can.
you know that you, like, especially the women who know you, they know you're a lot.
They also, like, what you mean the women who know me?
Like, like you're like Walker, like, you're close, like women friends.
They also know what? I take care of what?
Me?
Take care of my responsibilities.
Yeah, but you're still a lot. It doesn't negate the fact that you're a lot.
At least we in love, like we like each other. You, I mean, you look. Imagine, could you be in a relationship with somebody who you didn't love for a long time?
I mean, well, going into a relationship with somebody, you don't love them off the bat. Now, have I tried to date?
You love me right off the bat. The stars in your eyes.
That's after you told me you loved me, and I was like, oh my God, he loves me.
So I could just tell you something, you in.
But while we were, like Shanika said, you can, and that's not always a good thing.
You can be in a relationship with somebody you don't love for a long time.
Not love, but I mean, I was in a relationship with somebody that I didn't like. After me and my ex-boyfriend, before you, after we broke up, and then we had our little situation, and I dated another guy and moved to a whole nother state, and trying to get over you and get on with my life. And
I ain't no getting over me.
Lord, I tried, and no, I did not like. Not that he was a bad guy, but I just was not into him like that. I tried to be, though. I really did try, because as women, I think as women, we try to like really
move on. We
try to really be in with the guy, especially if we're, we want to be in a relationship, and we know the guy has great qualities. It's just something keeping us back from like really effing with him like that. But we will try. We will give our all and try, honestly. And I tried. I literally moved from Houston.
I saw that picture. I was like, oh, she got her new little man.
And I tried, but I mean, you know me, I can't really hide the fact. Like, if I F with somebody, I F with them. I was still in love with Marcus. I still wanted to be with him. And so maybe I shouldn't have even fooled with that guy.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, that was not.
Wasted that boy time.
But I was in my 20s, so.
Late 20s.
Late 20s.
You weren't 30 yet? You was 30.
And I was knocking on 30. Not yet, though. I was in my late 20s. And in hindsight, it's 2020. Had I known, I probably would not have even engaged in anything with him.
Wasting that young man time.
I did.
Oh, you ain't fuck with him like that.
I didn't. I tried, because, again, he checked off a couple of the boxes. Tall, handsome. He had tattoos. He had a good job. No kids. It was perfect. Well,
except
outside. Yeah. But he knew about you, and he definitely couldn't handle the fact that I was more into you still than I was him, because he was one of those guys, he thought he was all that, and all the girls loved him because he was tall and attractive.
What is that like, though? I guess to be in a relationship with somebody and you still like kind of own somebody else, but like this person.
You can answer that question.
But I'm saying that this person not it. Like this man.
Answer for the people.
This man not it.
Answer.
I asked you a question.
I don't know. I've never been in that predicament.
You just said you were.
I mean, not really. So
your head all falling off.
It was difficult, and I don't have a poker face, and you know that. Yes.
Looking all right on this couch now. Hold on now. It's hot in here. You making it hot.
This thigh is just so. Is it so meaty? Like,
meat.
Ladies in your 40s, do y'all just start gaining like unnecessary weight? Like
grown woman weight.
Like, oh, this thigh is really thighin'. And I got little dents. Anyway. But what was I? Oh yeah, I don't have a strong poker face. So even when I met you, I was in a relationship with somebody, and hell, he knew what the deal, like he could tell what it was, and I had to just really, break things off. I was hurt, he was hurt, but I don't have a strong poker face. I just don't. And he knew something was off. So with the other guy who I moved for, shit, he knew, he could tell. And he went through my iPad. And oh, guys, we should really write a book. We have been through so much stuff.
So much.
But we prevailed. We did. And so speaking of, we got invited to be guest on our very first podcast. Somebody invited us to be on a podcast that I'm very excited about because it's one of my good friends from college. And we haven't worked on all the logistics, so I won't say exactly what it is. But when he called, he was like, you and Marcus are like really best friends. Like you would think that y'all aren't even married as cool as y'all are. So that's one thing that's very important.
I mean, again, it's
for me, it's really important to like have that friendship with your spouse. And some of my old friends who unfortunately I'm no longer friends with, they would always ask like, every guy that you date, like he has to be like one of your like really good friends. And I was like, yes, what's the point of dating or marrying or being with somebody, which is a conversation that I have with people present day, if they aren't your best friend?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, as men, we obviously have more options and choices, right? But
that is true, because when I was talking to one of my friends, she says piss in the dating pool.
They always say that.
She says
why
terrible.
You gotta say piss? You can't say pee.
Piss.
It's disgusting. No, uncouth.
But y'all do have more options because there are a lot more women that check multiple boxes. It's almost too many women, honestly.
Too many.
That check all these great boxes, and the men are not checking any. They're piss poor. They are. And I haven't been on a dating scene in years, but I know because I have tons of single friends who all want to be married. They all have their own homes, their own money. They have good jobs. They're good people, period. Because I know some guys don't care about.
No, I'm listening.
I'm about to say what?
You told me look at you. I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay. I know some men's like, whatever. We don't care about the money. We don't care about the job. But they're actually like really good women.
Care about that money now.
A lot of men don't care about that.
I know they don't. But help.
I don't even have a job, so you don't care about no money.
It's 10 years.
Oh, that's true. But they're like really nice and kind and loving and sweet and attentive and want to shower these men with affection and sex and all these other things. But the men are terrible. Because I have a couple friends that are dating men right now that are forcing themselves to be with these men.
I mean, I think men we got options. Not we, but I ain't got no option. We got one option. The number one option. Men have so many options. So, I mean, if you check 4 boxes, I got other lady, she checked 4. The other girl checked 2. That's 10. I'm straight.
But that's not good, honey.
It's the reality.
I know, but why is that though? Where are all the men? Where are all the good men?
They taken. Seem like.
Well, why aren't more men good? Why are there so many piss poor men?
When you say piss poor, you mean like piss poor, like no job or like no
job, no gumption, no couth.
Again, because I just said it, because of the lack of, when it's scarce, women will accept the bare minimum. So if you're gonna accept the bare minimum, and she not, and you a 7.2.
You gonna go with the 7.2?
Who's gonna accept me as I am? I could chill, come to the house.
I know, but I just wonder why there are not as many like good eligible like bachelors, like good ones though.
I mean, they were 40 years old. Like, who gonna I just said it with the scarcity. You meet a great 40-year-old man. Somebody gonna get him. Somebody.
Yeah. It's sad out here for the sisters, but I'm praying for them because a lot of my friends, again, we all are either knocking on 40 or 40, knocking on, other 41, 42. And a lot of them are like ready. Like they've done a lot of things that they want to do. And now they're ready for love.
I've seen that.
India.Arie.
Mm-hmm. Ready for love. Not like the show though.
Whew, I like the show.
She's terrible. I mean, yeah. So now they got to settle.
And I don't think anybody should settle.
Would you settle if we weren't married?
No.
You could find somebody if you weren't married.
If we had gone through what we went through and we didn't get together, and I probably wouldn't even have to.
You would marry nobody?
Probably not.
I mean, you go on a bunch of dates.
You know, I'm gonna go on a date.
One thing about her, this lady gonna go on dates, waste people time, get a free meal.
No, I don't waste anybody's time because they know.
What they know?
They know
y'all just going out to dinner?
Yeah, to have a good time. I mean, I'm actually really good company.
I didn't know it was. All right.
I'm not.
I mean, we friends, so I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, I mean, you are good company, honey.
I'm really good company. I'm funny. I'm cool. I'm nice. We can have a good time.
Brandi would tell me she would go on dates with men just for like entertainment and conversation, and then nothing.
But that's what a date is. I don't think either party, like the gentleman that I did go on dates with, I don't think either party was looking for anything else, honestly. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening. That's a little foreign, but
for you, maybe, honey, but not for everybody. Some men also like the company of women. Not that it has to be sex at the end of it, because that's all you're talking about. But we literally are going because we enjoy each other. We get along. We can go out and have a good time. We're at a concert. We're at a basketball game, and
y'all just having a platonic good old time at the game, just chilling.
That people are capable of doing things.
I mean, that's my homegirl. Yes.
I mean, that's what I am. I'm their homegirl.
Oh, so you said I wouldn't call a date with my homegirl a date. Me and my homegirl going to the game. That's not a date to me. Or we going to eat.
So a date is if one person or both parties are like vibing each other.
To me, yes.
Okay, well,
like me and Walker going to the Astros game. That's not a date.
I mean, yes, but that's like one of your closest friends. These gentlemen are not. It's not like me and Davin.
So they are your homeboys, or they kind of if they going on a date with you, they're not your homeboys. They kind of like you a little bit. They ain't taking the average woman out. I mean,
yes, they might kind of like me a little bit, but I don't think at the end of the date they're like, let me take you home and get in your drawers. It's like, hey, let's go out, let's go eat,
just to have a good time.
Just to have a good time.
Okay.
It happened often.
I know. You told me.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't know. It's
just because you wouldn't do it, you wouldn't even buy a girl a drink in the club.
I mean, I mean,
exactly.
If I liked her,
you had a loss for words. That's a first.
If I liked her, maybe.
Exactly. If you liked her,
maybe I would. But I mean, I wouldn't need no drink. She would just like me.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with?
I'm just saying. We have conversation. I mean, I would take her out, but I mean,
yeah, but you're gonna take her out all with the. Not even hopes, all with knowing at the end of the date is draws. You're very shallow and you're terrible and I can't stand you.
That's fair.
You're disgusting. You're a disgusting pig.
I'm just, yeah, I'm okay. Let me get together.
Get it together.
If I took a young lady out and I liked her.
But what if she didn't really like you like that? What if she was just kind of getting to know you? Like, let me see what he's about. Now, she might be attracted to you, but that doesn't mean that she likes you.
That's fair. But I think she's going to be attracted enough for me to, let me say this. If I take her out, our conversations before that will let me know how much she likes me or how attracted she is to me.
So you're only taking her out to have sex?
I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying is if I find her attractive and she likes me, we having a good time. Yeah, I'm getting to know her. I'm getting to know her via text, via the phone call.
So on the very first date, you just got to smash. It can't be like we went out, we had some dinner, we had some drinks, and we just had a good time.
Yes, it can be that. Yes, but I don't want to. I don't want you to roll your eyes at me. But yes,
I have rolled my eyes at you so many times over our span together.
Yes, for sure. Maybe, not on the first. I don't have to.
Okay.
What about day two? I mean. GTD. You know what that means?
Yes, mofo. I know
get the draws. It's coming out there. My day two.
Get the dick though.
Tommy and Martin get the draws.
Oh, get the draws. Maybe my little.
Why would I say? I mean, yeah, you got the GTD shorts.
Right. Oh, that's where I got it from. I used to wear these
little shorts. I used to go to this girl house, dog. This lady had on the smallest short every time.
Because that's what you wanted.
Got right to the action.
But don't do me like that. Y'all, my crown was crooked for many years. Let me just say this, okay?
Put the cat crooked like your crown.
I'm not touching my head. My crown was so crooked behind this man. It really was. Oh my God.
I mean, yes, I should have done things differently with you.
You should have.
Should have been upfront, honest about my feelings about you years ago.
Tell the world, dude. Look at you.
I should have.
Because everybody think it's me.
Who was you?
No, it wouldn't, dog.
No, I should have been upfront honest with you about you.
I mean, you was upfront honest with me.
I mean, I should have been upfront honest about my feelings about you years ago. But, yeah, hey, going on a date with somebody.
That happens, babe.
I believe it.
Just not with you. Huh?
I mean, you go on a date, have a good time, chilling, cool. Yes. For sure.
Okay. It can happen, baby.
No, I mean,
that's what dating is.
You told me it happened.
Yeah. It happens more often than you think.
I've never really dated. I mean, so,
Right. He's a very, relationship type person.
And now, I mean, yeah, because, we dating to do what? Just having a good time. I can have a good time with my homeboys. Or the woman I'm with, we gonna have a good time.
I know, but sometimes you date people. Anyway, never mind. I'm just not going to even go on a tangent with you today. I'm just not going to do it because I'm just not. I'm not. Okay. I'm just not. If you be more upfront and honest and open with how you feel, then certain things wouldn't. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to write a book, okay? Y'all get my book.
What's the name of your book going to be?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but I have a lot of things to say.
I bet you do. Let me write the foreword.
Let you write the what?
The foreword of the book.
Okay, write it, baby.
I'm a writer.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are a writer. You are a very good writer. Shout out to Marcus. The only reason why I have a master's degree. This man literally did about
talking about us.
80%. Oh. Whoopsie.
Going out of order. Goddamn, it's an order we gotta go.
I got it.
Well, that's true too, actually.
See now.
That's very
looking
true.
ass. And I don't give a fuck.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah. Boy. Ooh. Boy.
What's going on with you right now?
No, what's going on with you right now?
What's going on? We got to go in order, man.
Ain't no order.
It is
How
order.
she been all kind of, let's go in order. You don't want to put the order out there.
You said you don't want to.
Okay. Anywho, so yes, Marcus is the only reason why I have a master's degree because he did about 85% of my work.
And guess what?
I ain't even using it.
And use our master's one time.
Are you using yours?
Yeah, I got a master's in liberal arts.
Oh, so that's like a nothing master. I mean, no. Just in case people have, I apologize. It's not.
From the Texas Christian University.
The
Texas Christian
I'm
University.
excited. We have a game coming up to go to TCU. What's that game? Deion Sanders and
the first game of the year.
First game. I'm excited. And then it's going to also possibly be
it's going to be our basketball alumni weekend at TCU.
I'm excited about
Labor
that.
Day weekend. Got Colorado in town to play TCU. Coach Prime there.
So that'll be cool.
Pilar going to be there. Not Pilar. We got
Pilar, they are not even together.
Oh, damn, she ain't going to be there. Sorry,
Stacey.
Coach Prime. Pilar ain't going to be there. Pilar ain't going to be there. Stacey Evans
her
going to be there.
kids are going to be playing, so maybe she will be there because both of his
you know
sons
what?
play,
And I
right?
think she might live in Dallas still, so she will be there actually.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good co-parent, hopefully
Yes.
a good co-parenting
Sorry,
relationship.
but Tracy going to be there.
Tracy going to be
Pilar
there.
gonna be there too.
And hopefully
Pilar.
they get along. I mean, that can happen. I just want to let y'all know things are possible. We were going to talk about that too, like with blended families and how things are definitely possible, even though people who start from the roughest past.
Path be rough. God is good.
He's very
You think
good.
it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's all God.
So, I mean, we are a living testament for sure that, because, I mean, that's a story for a lot of people are experiencing that, honestly.
Co-parenting can
With
work.
the co-parenting, it can work. It doesn't have to be crazy and fighting and
speaking to the
cussing.
co-parent.
Yeah, because you see it a lot in the gym,
Oh,
a
dog,
whole
I
lot.
see people who have kids walk right by each other, won't say one word to each other. I'm like, damn. I'm always like, you ain't even gonna say nothing to the person. Y'all once like together and had a baby, and now it's just
Nothing like strangers. So we are a living testament that it definitely, despite all the dysfunction and all the turmoil and drama and stuff that happened previously. Once all three parties are
God did
on board, it's definitely a beautiful thing, honestly. And I appreciate it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Our 5-year anniversary coming up.
God.
I've been with you for 5 years. Well,
Married
to you for 5 whole years almost.
Yeah. And that's a big deal.
What is the one thing you've learned since you've been married that's been like a game changer for you?
In marriage or like married to you?
In marriage.
Or just period?
Both of them.
Oh, God. Is this a loaded question? One thing that I would say in marriage that I have learned, especially being an only child and really only having to think about myself and take care of myself for my entire life pretty much, is that I should always put you before me.
Ooh, I'm using this motherfucking clip. Say that again, what'd you say?
I should be mindful and put you before me. As far as like just making sure like you're good and you're mental. Because a lot of times, we don't really make sure our men's mental.
I feel a spirit in here. Hallelujah this evening. Boy,
don't play with God like that.
Keep going.
So before in our relationship, I always did that, but that was just in our relationship, and I shouldn't have done that.
Before you were fantastic.
And I'm just shit now, huh?
No, you ain't shit. You
almost.
You were fantastic.
But I shouldn't have done that because look where it got me during that time. I put you before me a lot, and I was not your wife.
I wasn't ready. I'm ready.
I know, but I was, and I shouldn't have given you all that. But now you are very deserving.
I'm worthy. I am worthy. James Worthy.
You are deserving.
I'm worthy
of that, and so that is the one thing that I have learned that I need to make sure as long as you're good, I'm good for the most part. So if I do my part in making sure you're good and you're straight, you're gonna in return, because that's the type of man you are, make sure I'm always good.
That's a word right there. For me, it's probably compromise. I am used to being, what's what I always say, stuff given to me. I'm used to being catered to is a word.
By your family.
By my family, growing up, being an athlete, by coaches, fans, media, etc. But like in a marriage, you got to compromise. Like it can't just be about me all the time, or my feelings. I'm still working. I'm a work in progress. Like even little stuff when we first got married, like I talked about. I was a caveman. Like she's supposed to cook, clean. Like now it's like I try to
work 9 hours a day.
I try to compromise with Brand. Like okay, she don't want to do this, so I have to do this with the kids. Like. I need to pitch in more. Like even just compromising on life stuff. Like my way can't always be the only way. She has to have a voice in our marriage. I think that's very important for men to make sure your wife has a voice in your marriage.
For sure.
Like don't drown her out. Don't make her a voice like the loudest. That makes all the time. She has to have a voice. She has to have a say so. She has to feel as though her thoughts, words are important. And so I had to compromise on that. Because I'm a very, not my way or the highway, I'm a control freak. So me compromising on that and other things, I think that's the biggest thing I've learned these last 5 years, how to like compromise. I'm not perfect. I'm close. No.
This is how he really feels, guys.
A little bit. So, just compromising.
And we still have to work. You're definitely a work in progress. You've done, because I honestly, and you might disagree, but go ahead. Sorry. You will forget.
Yeah. And one thing, I mean, let me back up. I'm lying.
You do that a lot.
The biggest.
Anyway, go ahead.
I'm about to say, the biggest thing is that she is not my mother. I think that's the number one thing, actually. Like Brandi is her own person. She's a wife and a mother. She is not my mother. I cannot compare the two. And even
a lot of men do that.
And I didn't realize how much I did until recently. Even with the going out of town and with your like, I was looking like my mama never went on no vacation.
Exactly.
My mama never and
y'all have heard me say probably on every podcast, I'm not your mama.
She is not my mother.
And his mom says that, like, she is not me.
Yeah, she is.
Now I am a lot like her in certain areas. And then in certain areas that's just not me. Like, sorry, boo boo.
I take that back. That's the number one thing I'm like. She is not the wife my mom was, or the person. Not saying it's a.
But you don't even know the type of wife, because we talked about that yesterday. You really don't know the type of wife that your mom was. You know the type of mom that your mom was, but not necessarily the type of wife. I can
see.
And it's because she cooked, because she was in that kitchen slaving away for these three men.
Slaving away. Even she took care of my father.
Well, yes. I mean, because as a wife, that is what you're supposed. But you don't know the ins and outs and all of the things that transpired in your parents' marriage either. Right, so you can't really. You can talk more about the type of mother that she was, but you can't really talk about the type of wife that she was.
That's fair. But yeah, she is her own woman. Brandi is. So that's the one thing. And I'm old. I'm still learning, but I appreciate who she is. Not always just rose petals. And that's another thing too. I thought we would get together and it would just be.
He just had this unrealistic idea.
Like rainbows and sparks and fireworks and hot sex and action all the time. Boy, was I disappointed.
You talk so much shit about me.
Boy.
You're terrible.
No, but I've learned that she's her own person.
And half the shit he caused. But anyway, that's for another podcast.
Maybe I caused it because
you are you.
You weren't.
Oh, don't try to put that on me. I have absolutely nothing to do with who you were.
That's another thing. Women, real quick.
No.
We ain't got that much time. Who's for the next podcast? Women act like the role they play has no bearing on what men do. That is so false. Yes, men should do better. No question. But women act like, I was just the best, and I don't know why he did that.
I'm never
you know why?
I don't think that I'm the best. I don't think that about myself. I mean, I know my flaws. I know I have faults. I'm not the best, but still.
And women don't have no accountability.
After I just said.
No, you said, but during the time, it's no accountability. They just feel like, I don't know why he did that. I'll do this. No, because you weren't emotionally available to him. You didn't do X, Y, Z.
You are accountable for yourself.
Does that give him a right to do,
It does not.
It can't
be because, she did this is why I did that. She didn't cook food for me today, I went and ate McDonald's or something. Because it doesn't have to be so serious. And I know a lot of people probably think it's like infidelity or some shit like that. And that's not what we're always talking about. But just because I didn't cook you food, you didn't have to go eat unhealthy at McDonald's. You could have gotten in the kitchen and made some grilled chicken yourself. You could have. You chose not to. So it's not because I didn't cook it.
It would be nice if, as my partner, I'm hungry, maybe something to eat.
And and this is another thing. Time is almost up, y'all. Tell me if y'all booze. Marcus is out all day long.
I know this answer going to be.
Driving home. Mind you, I've been home. I've done a few things. Maybe I've cooked the food. I didn't plate it because I've already plated food for 3 people, 4 included myself, but I made sure it was a hot meal on the stove. And I maybe didn't plate the meal for him and put it in the microwave. He thinks that is like
asinine.
There's
no way. I want women to comment on this, and men too. This man is your husband, your protector, your king. You feed them kids and yourself on that plate. He tell you, hey, I'm coming home. I'll be home by 30 minutes. Or I'm leaving. You know how long it take. You come home, then he comes home, you lay on that couch?
No, I was not laying on the couch. I was folding clothes because when you live with a family of 5, there's always so many freaking clothes to be folded and so many missing socks. So that's what I was doing.
I'll be home by 30. I'll be home by 30.
And the food is on the stove. Maybe it slipped my mind that you were coming home at 30. maybe I was just engrossed in folding the clothes.
And maybe so. That's true.
I never have a handle on all the clothes. So maybe I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to like knock out as much as I can. The food is on the stove.
Maybe so. Maybe you were engrossed.
Yeah. Please
chime in.
Chime in on that for sure. Please. And then another thing that we want y'all to chime in on is Marcus